What's up? Brandon Lilly here. Got a question today at lilytraining@yahoo.com. The question that came through is, how do you deal with haters? And honestly, when I was coming up in the sport and I started achieving some relative success, I think everybody goes through spots where people critique them or ridicule them or whatever. So you just kind of learn to deal with it and adapt to it. But one of the things that, I was told, and it just really stuck with me in a big way. Well, actually a few things. Number one is you got to realize these people didn't care about me or you or whatever before you started lifting weights and having success in it. They didn't care about you before. They're not going to care about you when you're done. And you got to realize that they're insignificant in your life. I mean, there are people who make a presence or try to make a presence in your life, but they're really meaningless to you and what you're doing. Second of all, if you remove the person or the human effect from it, it becomes almost comical. Just think about this. If you remove yourself from the equation and insert anything else, like, let's just say, for example, a potato, all right? Think about somebody actually getting excited to go to their computer to talk shit about a potato. Like, oh my God, did you see this potato? It was so brown. It was oblong or whatever. I mean, I can't even come up with this shit, but somebody has to sit and dream up ways to knock you down, and that takes up time in their day. And when you remove the human aspect of it, like I said, it becomes comical. Think about, the aspect of somebody getting up to go into their computer, talking about a potato, how bad it is, how awful it is, waiting for people to reply to it so they can reply, thinking up clever little remarks or clever little comments that they can put on there to keep tearing the potato down, or, waking up and having the first thing they think about is going to their computer to rip this potato. I mean, it's just stupid. And the third thing is, you have to think about it again, back in human terms. This person is spending their life dedicated to thinking about you. You know what I mean? Take the WNBA, for example. I don't care for it. I don't watch it. I don't really think about it. If you don't care about something, you're not going to think about it. So if somebody is actively taking the time to think about you, sit down in front of a computer or talk to people, they're wasting so much of their energy on you. I mean, that just tells you right there that they're pretty much pathetic people. I mean, unless somebody has the guts to say something to your face, why give them the credit of responding to them or worrying about them? You know what I mean? I know that this is probably not what you want to hear. You want to hear some, crazy rant about haters, but the truth is they're insignificant. They don't matter. They're most likely not any good at anything, or they wouldn't be worried about you, I'm not certainly going to tear down another lifter because I'm worried about myself. I'm worried about becoming a better lifter myself. Now, I can honestly critique a lifter, but most of the time if I do that, I'm doing it to the lifter. I have enough respect for the guys that I compete with, that I'll give them honest critique or I'll give them honest feedback about what I see. And that's just respect. Somebody who has no guts to get online, talk behind a keyboard, talk behind an anonymous screen name, whatever, why even waste your breath? Because no matter what you say, they're just going to spin it around and use it against you again, only to infuriate you. I mean, it just doesn't work, so you just have to learn to have a little bit of a thick skin and overlook it. And also, don't put yourself in a position to where you're constantly seeing the negativity. If somebody's constantly talking shit on you on your Facebook or on your Instagram or whatever, just block them. I mean, what makes you think that one day they're going to say, oh, all that shit I said about you was wrong. Now I'm in love with you and I think you're the greatest thing in the world. It's not going to happen. Negativity breeds negativity and positive thinking breeds positive thinking. So, just do all that you can do to be the lifter that you want to be, the person that you want to be, and forget all the negative shit. And haters definitely fall under the category of negative.